Hey, what's going on, guys? Oz here. This is video number 2 for today, and I want to talk about this setup. I'm using the assault shield with the LMG MK48 target finder FMJ. As you guys know, I talk a lot about how to counter campers, and that's what this video is going to be about. Specifically, how to counter people who are camping in the backs of their spawns in some of the harder to reach areas, like Overflow. As you guys know, Overflow is notorious, especially on ground war, for people sitting and sniping out of their spawn and sitting there with target finders behind a head glitch on these barrels. It is extremely difficult to get them out of there, even if you have your own target finder. The way that I find it easiest to beat people who sit in their spawn is to slap on target finder with FMJ. Most people don't use FMJ, and you'll be able to beat them out by shooting through the head glitch that they're sitting behind, or shooting through their cover, you know, whatever it is. So there, you already have the advantage over them with the FMJ. The bigger advantage is using the assault shield. Kind of like the worm squirm, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Mr. Old Worm sits behind a shotgun with an assault shield and camps in a corner. We're not quite on that level, but like, for example, when these guys are sitting behind barrels, you just whip out your assault shield. Look at all the damage I'm absorbing right here. And it allows your team to push up, because you'll notice every time you whip out the shield and you start pushing through and attracting gunfire, your team will push behind you. I've now 100% established map control for the B flag, because as you guys know, when you need to hold this B flag, and that's the key to winning on overflows, you gotta have B. If you want to get B, you gotta have control over this room. If you don't have control over this room, forget about capping B. You'll get C forward off the flag all day long, and there's just no chance for you. So if you want to win the game, you got to hold B. Somebody has to be in this room, and you have to have control over this room at all times. Right here is one of the guys with the target finder. He was doing this last game, which pissed me off. That's why I put on the shield. So they had another guy who sits in the back of his spawn, and this is how you counter him. Boom, you just slap it down the middle of this hallway. I beat out a lot of full parties, or at least caused a lot of problems for full parties, even if I didn't win, by doing this strategy on Overflow. This is not a... Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not promoting people to sit in their spawn with this damn setup. It's highly annoying. This doesn't win games when you sit in your spawn, but when you come up against people who are camping, sniping out of their spawn, you know that barrel that's right in front of me? They snipe behind that. It's nearly impossible to turn that corner. This is going to allow you to turn that corner and get that map control that you need so you can win the damn game. Just look how effective this is. The guy that's sitting in the back of his spawn has little to no cover back there. He has one barrel, but you know, at this point with the type of positioning that I have, he doesn't stand a chance. There's a couple other maps that this works on. I mean, Plaza is one of them. If you can hold the club, which I'll show you at the end of this video. I'll show you a small clip on Plaza and how you would do this. But I mean, look at this. That was the LMG guy right there, and he gets taken out. Now that side of the map is flushed out. Now they have to go into hard to defend yourself areas, like I call them. So I have a pretty good team. I think there was a random on the team who ended up getting like 70 kills in the game, because I was able to keep these fuckers out of their camp spots. This is the side that is the most problem. It's the A flag. This is the second round when the spawns flipped, and I want to show you, like, just look how much damage I absorb. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like, when you play on Overflow on ground war, this is all you see. You just see people firing their guns off down this hallway. So this is how you would do it. This is how you would combat them and make sure 100% that they get shut down. You see how I have a teammate behind me? He's smart. He's not stupid. He's standing behind the damn shield. I think he's actually sniping. So like, at first you're gonna have trouble getting to the room next to B. So what you want to do is just sit here, sit a little farther back, wait for it to be cleared out. Hopefully a teammate will run forward a little bit and allow me to advance. Once he advances, like you see my teammate creeping right here, I move to this spot here, and this is the spot that you want. Now I've eliminated all of their head glitch cover, just like I did on the other side. Now they don't. Now they can forget about camping back there for the rest of the game. It's not gonna happen. Even if they do manage to kill me, I'm just gonna run back over here. I mean, there's really nothing you can do unless they have another player with an assault shield, and maybe come like 3 or 4 at a time. That's the only time I could really see this strategy not working. But yeah, don't use this again, guys. Don't be a douchebag. Don't use this against players who are defenseless. Use this against the damn tryhards, the guys who are annoying, the guys who are sitting there camping in their spawn. This is what you use this for. This is the spot on Plaza. If you could get a guy to hold the club behind you, and I would say the best time to use this setup on this map is in those really try-hard games. Like, how many times have you played on Plaza and you cannot hold the B flag for anything? Like, you constantly die over and over trying to get B and defend B because they're just C4ing you out of there. Well, this is how you actually hold this down. I don't care who you are going to have a hell of a time fucking staying alive and capping B while I'm sitting there with that assault shield. You want to make sure you angle it towards the doorway. Do not, and I repeat, do not go out onto the B flag and set this thing down because you can get hit from the right side. You saw right there FMJ comes into play. That's why I run the FMJ. He tried to duck behind cover. I shot completely through the bar, and there's nothing that he could do. But yeah, man, that's how you'd hold down Plaza. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this, man. Again, use this to counter people who are camping. Use this to counter hard rushers in heated games. Like, there's so many times I've been in heated games, 9-man party versus 9-man party, and nobody on my team understands how to hold positioning and hold map control. So, again, leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think. I'll catch you guys next video. I got something really good for tomorrow. Next game on Carrier. I'm out. Peace.